Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Thank you for always stopping by. In today's video, I want to share with us what you can do to bury your enemies in shame, to make them blind spiritually, and to make them to regret their actions towards you. You know, most of them want to see your downfall. Most of them want to see you dead. Most of them want to see you leave that office. Most of them want to see you close down your business. Most of them want to see you deported. Most of them want to see you begging on the streets. Most of them want to see you kneeling down to beg them for nothing, just for them to feed you. After watching this video, all their plans towards you will reverse back to them, and they will all be buried in shame and in disgrace. Make sure your hands are clean as you're doing this recipe. Many people are just envious of your progress. They are just envy that you are still alive, not all, upon all they have done to you. Most of them have done so many things that can take you beyond this world, but God Almighty still kept you alive. When they see you, it looks as if they want to die. They'll keep imagining why you are still alive. Some of them have even gone to make troubles with whoever that is doing incantations for them, because the incantation is not working for you. It's not working the way they planned it. You are still alive in the land of the living. You are still breathing. You are still living good. You are still living healthy. And when they see you, they have no choice than to cover their self or their faces with shame and disgrace. What do you need to do for them to be disgraced physically? You know, you may not know what they have in mind, but after doing this video, they will surface. Their evil plans towards you will be exposed, and most of them will go as far as confessing their sins. What you need to do is to get me a piece of paper, a marker pen, or anything you can use to write. Get me garlic. This is my garlic. Then ashes. Ashes, the thing you get after cooking with firewood or by burning charcoal. That ashes, that is what you need. How do you use it? If you know the names of those people tormenting you, whether from your family, your father's side, your mother's side, your friends, your neighbors, in your place of work, in your place of business, please write it down for me here. If you don't know their names, just write any man, any woman that his or her name starts from A to Z. There is nobody in this life that the name does not have A to Z in it. The alphabet must be in your names. So after writing that as a command, any man, any woman that his or her name starts from A to Z, that is after my life, after my progress, after my health, after my business, after my job, after my children, after my family, after my partner, after my parents, just write it. This is what you're going to write. But if you know their names, you don't need to write it, just write their names. That is all. That is after your life, from your mother's side, from your father's side, you don't want to know. From your place of work, from your business premises, from where you live, you don't want to know. Write it here. Then after writing it on the plain sheet of paper, get your garlic. You are going to crush the garlic. Use either a blender, a grinder, a grinding stone, a mortar, anything you can use to grind the garlic. When you grind the garlic, you mix it with ashes. After mixing it, use it to cover whatever you've written here. If it's their names, use it to cover it. Rub it around the place. As you're rubbing it, you say that as I'm covering this, that is how I'm going to, your faces will be covered with shame and disgrace. I will never die. I will never beg. I will never experience setback. My health will be, I will be healthy. My health will not affect me. My finances will never shake. I must complete that project which you have sworn that I will never complete. I will never be deported. Some of you outside the country will understand what I'm saying. They will torment you to the extent that you'll be having problem with immigration. Your papers will be due for renewal. When you go, it will take you ages for you to get your paper that is just due. And when somebody that submitted last week goes, they give it to the person, they will stamp it for the person. You that have applied for years, they will keep turning you left and right. And before you know it, you have problem with immigration, they will deport you. Tell them that you will never be deported. You will never fall sick. You will never die of their evil projection. Their evil arrows will never get to you. You will never be sacked from that work that is fetching you good money. That contract they have pinned spiritually, that God is going to release it. Some of us have gotten contract, they've given us all the documents to start. But for you to now, for them to mobilize you will become a problem. Sometimes they will tell you to mobilize yourself. And once you go and borrow money from the bank, the government will come and tell you one story, or the contractors will tell you one stories or the other, that you use substandard materials and your money will not, they will not pay you, and the banks will start coming after you. Some people die of heartbreaks because of the way the banks will be coming after you. If you borrow from an individual, the person will call police for you and you start wasting more money. So tell them that that shame they want to put you to, they will be the one to be shamed. They will be the one, their faces will be covered with shame. All their evil plots towards you will be exposed. What this garlic will do for you is to expose them. And these ashes will cover their faces with shame, because they will be disappointed. They are not God, remember. Your enemies can never be God. They don't have a yes in your life. They don't have a no in your life. They don't have anything to do with your life. They are not the author and finisher of your faith. So when you know this, believe you me, you will never fear anybody. When you know that nobody can take your life, nobody can tamper with your destiny, you will see them running away from you. So after doing this, you are going to fold it with the garlic, with the ashes, and bury it. If you don't have a ground where you can bury, get your flower pot, or just get a bucket, fill it up with sand and bury it there. Your spell is complete. If you cannot get any of these things, get a container, fill it up with sand and cover it. Let us bury them. Let us bury all their evil plots towards us and let it go back to them. By the grace of God, after doing this, you will see them. When they see you, they will cover their face. When I'm making this video, I saw somebody that had planned everything humanly possible to drag me down. Immediately she saw me today, she couldn't look at my face, and I went to greet her. So that is how your enemies will see you and run. They will see you and cover their face so that you will run for them to pass. They will run for you to pass, or they will go and hide somewhere. So do this and watch God disgrace all your enemies and put them into shame. That shame that they planned for you is going back to them. This is very simple but very, very powerful. Try it and make sure you share your testimony under the comment section or on my WhatsApp number. I've come to the end of today's video. Thank you for watching, and if you've not subscribed, kindly do so. Follow me on Facebook at Solution Empire, on TikTok Solution Empire 01, on YouTube at Solution Empire, and my second channel is Solution Empire TV. Follow me and remain blessed in Jesus' name. Amen.